What's going on, guys? Well, my Spawn Service here, back with another video, and today I've actually received a package for the Scag Vride 52-inch. So with that, let's get right into it. So you guys are probably wondering what came in today. Well, I actually got a package from Grassflap, if you can see that right there. Okay, guys, so I don't know if this would be considered sponsored or not. You could let me know in the comments down below. But I did receive a small discount on their product since I'll be making an install video on it. And also be making a review on it down the road, possibly 2 reviews, depending on, the life of the Grassflap and how long I have the Scag for. But anyways, I'm going to have a lawn care YouTube channel. I'm going to be making those videos either way, so I might as well take the discount, right? Anyways, guys, let's get right into the unboxing. So with that, to the man cave! Alright, guys, so I got the Grassflap package here, and I got my unboxing knife. So with that, I can finally get right to it and see what's inside. Okay, so it seems like Grassflap includes a little, I guess it would be a brochure for their business, Grassflap LLC. Let me bring that a bit closer for you. Alright, so here's the brochure that they actually provide in the box that says a little bit about them and all the different mowers they cover. It looks like they cover X-Marks, Skags, Hustlers, Snappers. I mean, it looks like any really brand, you name it. John Deere too, it looks like even. But all the different features they have. It looks like it'd be pretty good for what I need. And there's a little foot pedal there that you use for stand-on mowers. So exactly what I need, especially to keep it out of flower beds and away from other workers. That's very important to me, and away from pedestrians that are walking down the sidewalk. So that's the reason I got it right there. Alright, so I can put this brochure off to the side real quick. So here's the assembly instructions for how all it goes together. They look very detailed, actually. It looks like it may require some drilling into the deck. Hopefully not, but if so, it looks like they have the stuff here to tell me how to do it properly. Alright, so first, we got the little foot pedal here. They have some, looks like skateboard grip tape almost on it, so you can get your traction so you don't slip off the pedal. So that's good. I'm not really sure how all it'll work yet, but I guess we'll see when I get it mounted on the mower. Set that off to the side for now. Also got all the mounting hardware, it looks like. All packaged in one nice bag. We got a zip tie too, probably for tying up that cable when it's on the mower. But I guess we'll see when I get that mounted as well. Here's a piece of plastic with some 3M double-sided tape on it. I'm not exactly sure what that is for yet entirely. Maybe for sealing the flap or for holding the cord. I'm actually not really sure. But again, we will see this whenever I get it mounted on the mower. Alright, here's the cord. I don't know how long it is. Probably about 5 or 6 feet almost. It's pretty big. So that'll be connected to the flap and then the foot pedal. And it looks like it'll move back and forth, so the flap can come up and down all with the press of a button with your foot. So you don't have to take your hands off the steering, which is probably the best part of this flap. Alright guys, so here's the Grassflap. It's definitely really heavy, which is great. It's really heavy duty, so I think that if you hit, stones and sticks, there's no way this thing's gonna budge. Heck, it's a pain just to try to lift up because it's so heavy. So I think it's gonna be very well built and heavy duty. So nice job, David, over with Grassflap for designing such a heavy duty part for a mower. Alright guys, here's the last thing. It is the plastic blocker plate, I believe is what they call it. And it, when it's on the mower, will actually go on this side of the Grassflap to block everything perfectly. The Grassflap, this part here is just a mechanism that opens up and down. And this part here is what will actually block the clippings and stones or anything from shooting out and damaging property or getting in flower beds or anything of the sort. Now that we got the unboxing done, let's install it. Alright guys, here's a real quick look at the Grassflap. Now this, I got it completely installed here. I did not want to show it being installed because it was a pain in the butt. It took me forever actually, but I did have to drill 2 holes in the deck here to put it in. And I think that they have a part that you don't have to do that, which I found out after the fact unfortunately. But it'll open up and close with your hand because of the spring here. And let me show you real quick. I also wanted to show you guys real quick with this Grassflap. So this is the metal guard right here that says Grassflap on it. And I think this is here to actually protect your actual flap. So it bolts on, and this part right here is actually some sort of like rubbery plastic material. You can see here my cut is not exactly very straight. I did that with a hacksaw, I believe. But it's actually like a rubbery plastic material. It's pretty hard and durable. As you can see, I've been using it a little bit already, and it's working out absolutely great so far. This metal thing, you see all these little rivets right in here? Now, this actually will bend. So you stick a pipe in there and bend it to fit your deck. So as you can see here, these V-Ride Velocity Plus decks, they curve. So I needed this to curve, and that's exactly what that's meant for. So the guy who created Grassflap, David, he made it so that you can bend this here. Now also, this plastic part here, I believe you can bend this as well. I don't know if it doesn't say that in the instructions, but I used to use a blowtorch to bend the plastic part. As you can see, it's not quite touching there. And actually, I want to bend this black back part here just a hair bit more, because there's a little bit of a gap right in there. Alright, so what is doing all this stuff here is a cable, it's braided, looks like a braided steel cable, I believe is what it is, and a spring, and this cable gets pulled. I routed it up under the deck, through the back, around the pulleys back there. So in the back, here's my foot pedal they use to operate the Grassflap, hands-free. My Scag Vride II actually has these drainage holes here on the platform, and I actually brought the steel braided wire right up through one of them. It just made sense for me. And then I have it set up here. Let me give you some close-up shots real quick so you kind of see how it functions.
Yes, something better you can say than that. Push this thing and that thing happens.
Now, I know the placement of the foot pedal seems a little bit odd, but I tested out in a whole bunch of different places, and it works out well for me. Plus, by having it mounted that way on the V-Ride, I don't have to drill into the platform at all, and I really don't want to have to drill into my expensive mower any more than I have to. I didn't want to do it to mount that part, but like I said, I found out after the fact that they have a bracket that completely eliminates having to drill the holes in the deck. It'll just mount right on there. So that's definitely the way I'd recommend. I think it's an extra 20 bucks, but I would definitely recommend doing that in the future. Alright guys, here's a real quick demonstration on how the Grassflap works. So like I showed you already, here's my foot pedal here. When I'm standing here, it really works out well because I can keep my hands on the controls, doing what I gotta do, and I just move my foot, just pick it up, move it over, and press on that, and the chute comes up, and then the chute goes down. Now the cool thing about this is also, you can hold it wherever you want. I can have it just barely open, so I have good airflow still. Or I can hold it, maybe I want to still side discharge, but I don't want anything going up really high and hitting the house or anything. Like maybe a rock shooting up high and they can make its way over to a house. So I might want to hold it like that. Or if I'm in a wide open field and I just want it to be open all the way. So this setup really works out well. I do like how it has this metal guard here that the actual blocker attaches to. Because this way if you hit, rocks around the garden or something, it'll protect it and keep your Grassflap looking good for a while. Alright guys, that was my unboxing and the kind of initial impressions and kind of how I have it set up for the Grassflap for the Scag Vride II. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be making a review on this once my mower hits 77 hours. I actually put it on at 27 hours. It's at 55.8 now. So whenever I get up to 77 hours, I'll make a 50-hour review on the Grassflap. And then you guys can kind of get my thoughts on how it's holding up over a 50-hour period and how it's working out so far. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. And if you want to check out Grassflap, it'll be down in the description below. I have a link to their website. I do think it's a good value for the money. I think that the owner of Grassflap should include the $20 part that allows you to not have to drill into your deck. I think you should include that with the box with all the mowers, because who wants to be drilling into the $8,000 mowers? So I think that he should include that in the box for the $300 price tag. But other than that, I think it's fine. It's a morning or possibly day's work for some of you guys out there. But chances are it's going to be a morning's work for you guys. And you can have a Grassflap that's going to work great for your company. It's going to speed you up, and it's going to be really great for those, really technical areas where you have flower beds and house so close to each other. This thing's a lifesaver, and I'm absolutely loving it so far. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.